Well, this is a log home that we built from an old barn. We started building this about 12 years ago.
At that point, we had just come off living off a sailboat for 2 years down in Florida and the Caribbean, and we had come back from the Cayman Islands, and this barn kind of fell into our laps. The logs are probably about
120 years old. We pulled the logs one by one, dragged them on the back of an old pickup truck, and I learned how to build from the ground up. Algonquin College has a campus that does heritage carpentry and masonry, and they had a huge library. So I would go in and when I started to build the foundation, I'd get 10 books out about building foundations and read all the books and talk to local people. You know, it's not magic, it's just you have to learn how to do it. One of the features we're very proud of is this spiral staircase that I built with a friend of mine. It's all made out of oak. It took us about 2 weeks to build it.
And we have a very good friend of ours who's a wood carver, and he carved a wolf for us at the top of the spiral staircase.
The house itself is 24 feet wide by 36 feet long. It's two floors. We left the cathedral ceiling open to the loft up above.
The layout of the house is pretty open concept. We entertain a lot and we have 4 kids, so we wanted a kitchen that was open to the area that we live in and that we eat in, and that there was room for people to be in the kitchen with you. Well, we have a little bathroom on the main floor, and again, in keeping with the old farmhouse tradition, this is an old recycled door.
And we took a sink that we got in Mexico into the wash basin, and we used an old lantern and put a bulb in the lantern, and that's our light for the bathroom.
This is also, this is some of the original barn board. The size of these, you can see the size of these boards. You can't find boards that big anymore.
Old growth just doesn't exist anymore.
So to see something like that just go to waste, you can't. You have to reuse it. It should be in somebody's home. Well, those are some highlights from the house, but the really cool thing that we love is the tree house.
We're going to show you the tree house.
Well, here we are coming up to the tree house, which started out as one piece of curved wood.
Yeah, this piece of wood right here was the genesis of the tree house. We took it out of the bush from the ice storm back in '98, and I sort of held it up between these 2 trees and looked at Claire and said, "That kind of looks neat right there. What do you think?" She said, "Yeah, that looks neat. Why don't you build a little treehouse for the kids?"
People are generally pretty shocked when they see it because they do expect a treehouse in the kids' sense, just a platform up in the trees. And that's how it started out. But it just has grown and grown and grown.
One of the main features of the treehouse is that it's virtually all built out of recycled materials from the local dump, where people drop off their unwanted building materials, and guys like me can come and pick them up for free.
We're right on the shores of the Mississippi, and as you can see, it's pretty swift moving water.
And Sheridan's Rapids.
Yeah.
Our key goal when we built the house was to make it warm, inviting, and we wanted people to feel comfortable when they walked in. No, I'm very proud. I'm proud because I built it with my own hands, and you know, I'm proud because we used a lot of materials that were recycled, and
yeah, and it's unique.